Hello friends, we're in Italy, in the suburb of Mantua, in the showroom of Agape, the iconic company, which this year celebrates its 50th anniversary. We'll take a walk through the showroom and familiarize ourselves with the updates, additions and novelties that the company has prepared for this wonderful event. The company was founded in 1973 by two brothers, architects Giampaolo and Emanuele Benedini. The main idea behind the creation of this company was to offer a complete solution for the bathroom. At that time, almost no one existed. Benedini Associati design firm, which was born out of the architectural studio, creates a large number of items for the Agape collection. For example, here is a huge UFO bathtub, practically a flying saucer, accompanied by Zen faucets and accessories. The L column, a flat basin with a grid that serves as a utilitarian piece and doubles as a countertop, is truly unique. The L column, honored with a prize in 2022, is accompanied by the well-matched Zen mixer tap and the Minueto mirror. A new product that we can see here for the first time is a system of curtains and screens for shower areas called Cooper. You can organize it completely arbitrarily according to your wishes and the shape of the shower area. Behind the glass door, Plan A, hides the sanitary area, which is organized with the help of the bidet and toilet Pier 2 designed by Patricia Urquiola, who also works very actively with the Agape brand. The dot line accessories and the new dot line lamps installed vertically complement this composition. One of the main ideas of the Agape range is so-called cross-collection. When the Agape range was created, the term cross-collection did not exist, but now it has become almost mainstream or the norm in bathroom design. It's when you can combine items from different series. And here we see just such a situation, when the iconic bathtub, which is already practically a trademark of the company, spoon made of travertine, is perfectly combined with a relatively new Litorale system in the same material and with a shower tray also made of this nice stone. In the dot line accessories series, there are freestanding items, and the base for them is also made of travertine. As a result, items from different series, which invented at different times, get along perfectly together. It is also worth paying attention to the lift system with additional drawers. In this case, they have fronts made of brushed metal, as do the fronts of the drawers of the storage system under the wash basin. The Vitruvio mirror and the Voila mirror swivel models provide additional storage space that is comfortable and visible. And the full-length mirror in the bathroom is the ultimate in luxury. Agape was one of the founders of the trend to combine modern aesthetics with an allusion to the classic. In this case, the memory collection of faucets is responsible for this idea. The FASA collection by architect Jean Nouvel was introduced to us last year. This year, during the Milano Salon, the extension of the line was shown, and the wider size of wash basins by 1.20 meters was introduced. All elements can be assembled into complete furniture compositions and, for example, complemented with lift cabinets with mirrored doors. It is worth paying attention to the interior space. In addition to shelves, there are sockets that are repositioned, and accordingly you can organize not only storage but also charging of necessary electrical appliances as you like. The wash basins in this case are made of grigio carnico marble, as is the bathtub designed by Benedini Associati called In-Out. This is a new color and material solution. Another idea presented is the possibility of creating bathroom furniture compositions and conventional furniture compositions that will serve as additional storage space, both inside and outside the bathroom. For example, you can continue the bathroom aesthetic into the bedroom if you have an open floor for these two spaces. New this year from Patrizio Urquiola is the block furniture system. In this case, it is made from a combination of wood and lava stone. On the countertop are installed wash basins in Note, which appeared last year, also from Patrizio Urquiola. But this year the range has expanded, there are new finishes and new glazes. And there is also a freestanding version of this wash basin, with faucets Limon from Patrizio Urquiola. It looks very organic. Above the furniture collection is the already well-known and well-loved Sen collection, a modular system of accessories and faucets. The Sen collection has certain additions in the form of luminaires, with which you can customize the light pattern and change the mood of your bathroom with a panel of lights. Agape offers a wide selection of materials for making their collections. This is the same ELK system but in stainless steel. It looks completely different. It goes well with the Lato storage system and with the mirrored cabinets that are new this year. The 027 semi-enclosed model and the fully enclosed model 028. Benedini Associati pays very much attention to small pieces of furniture and accessories. These are various ladders, towel holders and poofs that can be used in shower, for example, made of cork. These are various benches and beds in the Rendezvous collection, which this year also expanded. And now there is a full-fledged daybed. And if your bathroom is big enough, it can be equipped with the items from the Agapecasa collection by the great architect Angelo Mangiarotti. Another novelty of 2023 is a series of Undici wash basins, which can be of different diameters and colors. The freestanding version is in brushed stainless steel. Undici is 11 cm tall, which is quite enough for comfortable use. The 369 accessories designed by Benedini Associati perfectly fit together since they are made of the same material. So do the square mixes, which are installed at the wash basin and inside the shower. The wash basin is complemented by a very nice mirror called Faro. Faro is a lighthouse, a lamp that represents a guiding beam that lights the way for brave sailors. The luminaires can also be without a mirror. As for the cooperation with Patricia Urquiola, it has been developing for the past decade. It is worth remembering a very characteristic and expressive collection called fixtures, which is an allusion to oil barrels. It is a freestanding sink and a bathtub, and the bathtub is complemented by an object of other designers nearing whose wonderful stool, a ladder which is called ascension, i.e. ascent. In the neighboring space there is a whole line of items from the Lana collection. Lana is the ancient Roman name of Lake Como. Initially, this collection was created for a luxury hotel designed by Patricia Urquiola, and then it was included in the Agape collection, which is now available to almost everyone. These bathtubs can be made of composite or natural marble and are freestanding. The same applies to wash basins. They have different sizes, can exist as freestanding items, and can be part of the furniture compositions. In this case, the wash basin is installed on the Rigu system, a console that you can organize to your taste and then reorganize or supplement. The design of this item is also by Patricia. Patricia Urquiola has also designed an intriguing bathroom model called Kuna. The metal frame of Kuna is highly expressive and can be painted in almost any color. It looks very cool in black and is minimalistic and strict. And at the Milano show, we saw the bathtub in orange, the Agape company's signature color. You probably had no idea what a modern Brazilian bathroom could look like. The DR family by Studio MK27, led by Marcio Kogan and Mariana Rosante, is an architectural studio that, as followers of the Brazilian modernism, is turning our idea of what the shape of the bathtub for two can be. It is really unusual, since it is freestanding, made of composite, and has a very interesting finish on the outer panel. The furniture composition has a rather unusual finish too. The fronts and sides are made of brushed bronze. The tabletop is made of Emperador marble, which is very expressive and quite popular. It goes well with the wooden lattice of the lower console and the smoked cork of the vis-a-vis poofs. The sanitary area can also be a great place for storage, and it is not necessary to create any cabinets. You can take a ready-made solution from Agape. And here is a very cool example of a skillful combination of different materials within one composition. The flat XL furniture composition has a Verde Alpe worktop and the Bijon wash basins designed by architect Angelo Mangiarotti. The drawer fronts are made of leather, complemented by top drawers finished in wood veneer, an Narciso mirror with a swivel element that can be either rectangular or semicircular, a brushed metal accessory system, and sand faucets. This year, the sand collection has also received updates. In addition to already mentioned swivel light fixture, there is now an overhead shower that also swivels. It is installed behind the Plan A door in the shower area. In the sanitary area, we see almost a classic of ceramic design, the 750 collection and the classic bathtub spoon XL presented in white composite. If you are not ready to experiment with colors and textures, then you can prefer a more classic combination of white and black. On the countertop of the white marble Bianco Carrara, there is a white wash basin called Bijon, complemented by the system of sand faucets and accessories. The two-color version of Pier toilet and bidet designed by Patricia Urquiola, a white in-out bathtub with an almost black Sen collection faucet. In the adjacent space, the combination of Bianco Carrara marble with dark wood and a white spoon wash basin looks great together with a bathtub of the same name, also in white composite. Sen accessories and faucets from the FASA collection, whose handle resembles a Moroccan cap, are also presented in a white finish, which is no less popular and practical than black. Benedini Associati started working on modern interpretations of classic silhouettes long before they became mainstream. Here is the Ottocento collection in the form of a double wash basin on a console, as well as faucets and sanitary ware from the Memero collection. The toilet and bidet have a two-color finish, glossy white and black matte. And this year's technical update is that the toilet bowl now has a rimless design, which is in line with all hygienic trends. One of the largest bathtubs in the Agape collection is Drop. Drop is primarily a shape, not a size, because the bathtub is really luxurious and very spacious. The L countertop is presented in white natural marble and is perfectly combined with the faucets from the Square collection. The Eclipse mirror, which is actually one of my favorite items in the Agape range, has a wonderful rotating element that represents an eclipse of either the sun or the moon. Another cosmic object is a revolving moon mirror. Here, the cosmetic mirror can be adjusted horizontally and vertically, which will be convenient for people of different heights. It is worth paying attention to the fact that the Eva furniture composition has a black marble tabletop in matte finish and very coolly combines with the Undici wash basin in brushed dark metal and Ottocento accessories, which have white matte marble inserts. Immersion by the Chinese design duo Neri and Hu is an allusion to the Japanese tradition of bathing in the famous onsen baths. The so-called afura is naturally presented here in a modern version made of modern materials. The extension step next to the freestanding bathtub can be used as an additional table. The freestanding wash basin, which have the same shape, are complemented by dot line accessories and a rendezvous bench in Agape's signature orange color. In 2010, Agape launched the Agapecasa brand, a collection of furniture designed by the famous Italian rationalist architect Angelo Mangiarotti. This year, in addition to Agape's 50th anniversary, marks the 17th anniversary of the famous Cavalletta system, which is based on the inverted letter V. It is a kind of universal structural element from which storage systems, tables, and even beds are assembled. The elements of the system are connected without any mechanical fixation, simply by gravity. The special shape of the cross-section allows for tight and secure connections, which carpenters know as swallowtails. The same idea of the inverted letter V was the basis for the design of the Club 44 chair. Club 44 is really a club that is located in La Chaux-de-Fonds, a small town in Switzerland, which is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site because it is practically a factory town, the most famous place where Swiss watches are produced. The gravitational, or more correctly, engineering approach to the creation of objects was then applied by Angelo Mongerotti several times. First of all, for the collection of the tables called Eros, which are monolithic and made of solid marble. The legs or columns are truncated cone, and the tabletop is literally put on these columns, and under its own weight it's absolutely stable. Now there are a huge number of different forms of these tables. In addition to dining ones, they can also be coffee tables, again in different sizes and heights. Another nice feature of tables that have several legs is not a hole, but a cutout for this column, which means that the tabletop material seems to hug the table leg. A few years later, after the first Eros, Angelo Mongerotti developed this idea and created a series of tables and consoles called Incas. Mongerotti used a truncated pyramid instead of a truncated cone on the Incas tables and consoles. Apparently, Mongerotti was inspired by the aesthetics of the ritual architecture of these South American ancient people. Mongerotti then developed the idea further by creating a table called Asolo. Here the thickness of the tabletop and the thickness of the legs, which in this case are installed not vertically but at an incline, are the same, and thus the object looks less monumental and more airy. Asolo means wind blowing. Incas tables are available in both natural stone and wood. A unique piece is the Tre chair, which shows Angelo Mongerotti's talent as a follower of modernist ideals. The chair has 3 legs, but the T-shaped structure provides stability no worse than that of the conventional 4-legged chair. The structure consists of wood, while the seat embodies the ergonomic principles of modernists, featuring a variety of leather shades. Alvaro Aalto, one of the most important representatives of modernism, was impressed by the table, or rather the whole series of tables compensato, which have marble tops and a very unusual wood structure, perfectly combined with a monumental Loico shelf system. The racks are made of marble cylinders and have special curves into which the marble shelves are inserted. Again, in the best Mongerotti tradition, the whole thing is held together by gravity. It's not necessary to combine these pieces because each one of them is expressive in its own right. And given that the tables and the shelving unit are made of stone, they can also be used outdoors. Agape liked this idea so much that in due course they launched a whole line of outdoor bathrooms, which have the same designs as their interior counterparts, but are made in materials that are not afraid of sun, moisture, or other weather conditions, because taking a bath outdoors is an incredible pleasure. Another gift from Agape is a museum of items from the Agape range from previous collections that are no longer in production, but that once revolutionized bathroom design. Many of them we still recognize and even feel nostalgic about. Anniversaries are not only gifts from the Jubilee, but are also gifts for the Jubilee. Here is a whole collection of drawings and sketches on the theme of the famous drop from the Agape logo, made by the company's partners, designers with whom it works and who create new collections, employees and just friends, who gathered here in the number of 900 people to celebrate this significant event for the company itself and for the entire bathroom design industry.